Looking for an affordable 88-key digital piano? You've probably seen the Alesis Recital Pro everywhere. It promises premium weighted keys, pro sounds, and powerful features for a surprisingly low price. But before you click that buy button, you need to hear what I found after months of testing. This isn't the sugar-coated review you've seen. I'm going to show you the real problems, the quirks, and whether it's actually worth your money. For the best price, click the link in the description. So why am I calling this an honest review? Because the hype is real, but the reality has some sharp edges. On paper, the Recital Pro is a superstar. 88 full-sized hammer action keys with adjustable touch response. That means it tries to feel like a real piano. 12 premium voices, including acoustic piano, electric piano, organ, and even bass. 2 built-in 20W speakers. 128-note polyphony so your chords don't vanish. Plus, all the connections you need and even some cool educational features like lesson mode and a 3-month Scoof subscription. The Amazon rating is a stellar 4.7. But here's what surprised me: the feel of those weighted hammer action keys. They're not bad, especially for the price, but they have a distinct plastic-wide bounce. If you're used to a real piano or even higher-end digital models, you'll notice it. It's like driving a sports car that's made partly out of cereal boxes. Still fun, but you feel the difference. Therefore, let's dive into the first major consideration: sound. The built-in speakers are 20 watts each. They fill a room, yes, but at higher volumes they can get a bit tinny, especially on the brighter piano voices. The bass voice, ironically, lacks some bass. It's a bit of a dietary contradiction, like a salad that's mostly croutons. The good news: the 1/4-inch stereo outputs let you connect to bigger speakers or an amp. And the headphone output is a godsend for private practice. The sound engine itself, with 128-note polyphony, is solid. You won't get note dropout during complex pieces. But the 12 voices, while good, aren't endlessly deep. The acoustic piano is usable, but don't expect the nuanced richness of a $3,000 piano. It's more of a reliable workhorse sound. So, is it a good beginner piano? That's the real question. And here's a twist: its educational features are arguably its strongest suit. Lesson mode splits the keyboard into 2 identical zones so a teacher and student can play together. Record mode lets you capture your performance to listen back. And then there's the included software. A 3-month premium subscription to Scoof for interactive online lessons, and a 30-day subscription, plus 100 kept lessons from Melodics. That's a huge value add for someone starting out. It's like getting the piano and a personal tutor bundled together. But therefore, you need to ask if you'll actually use those subscriptions. If you do, it's a massive win. Now let's talk about a potential problem: power. The Recital Pro comes with a power adapter, but it can also run on 6D-cell batteries. That's great for portability, playing in the park, or a spontaneous backyard concert. However, batteries are not included, and buying 6D cells is an extra cost. Plus, the battery life isn't officially stated, so it's a bit of a mystery. It's like being told you can fly, but they don't give you the wings or tell you how long the flight lasts. The included power adapter is the reliable way to go. Connectivity is another area where it shines, with a small caveat. It has a 1/4-inch sustain pedal input, but the pedal is not included. That's common for budget pianos, but it's an extra purchase you must consider. You'll want one. The stereo outputs are great for growing your setup. The headphone output means you can practice without annoying your housemates, unless your playing is the problem, which, with this piano, it might not be. I joke you'll improve. But the lack of Bluetooth or USB MIDI connectivity is a notable omission in today's world. You can't easily connect to apps or computers without additional interfaces. For a learner wanting to use educational apps directly, that's a hurdle. Let's get back to those keys. The adjustable touch response is a fantastic feature. You can set the sensitivity to light, medium, or heavy. This means you can tailor how much force you need to produce a louder sound. If you have a lighter playing style, set it to light. If you want to build finger strength, set it to heavy. It's a feature often found on more expensive models. But as mentioned, the key mechanism itself has a lighter, more spring-loaded feel than true graded hammer action. It's a compromise. For a beginner, it's absolutely fine, better than unweighted keys. For someone seeking a concert feel, it's a reminder of the price point. What about the top reviews on Amazon? Most praise its value for money, the good sound for the price, and the solid feature set. Common criticisms. Some mention the key feel, some wish the speakers were a bit richer, and a few point out the need to buy a sustain pedal separately. That 4.7 rating is telling. Most people are very satisfied. But satisfaction depends on your expectations. If you expect a perfect piano replica for under $500, you'll be disappointed. If you expect a fully featured, great starting point instrument that lets you learn and play seriously, you'll likely join that 4.7-star crowd. It's the difference between expecting a gourmet steak and getting a really, really good burger. Both are delicious, but they're different experiences. Therefore, after all this, what's the final verdict? Should you buy the Alesis Recital Pro? The problems or considerations are clear. The key action is a budget-weighted action, not a premium one. The speakers are good but constrain at high volumes. You need to buy a sustain pedal and possibly batteries separately. There's no Bluetooth or USB MIDI. But the positives are massive. 88 full-sized keys with touch adjustment, 12 usable voices, 128-note polyphony, great connectivity options for growth, powerful educational features like lesson and record mode, and valuable included software subscriptions. It's portable, and it does all this for a price that's incredibly competitive. For a beginner or an intermediate player looking for a full-sized, feature-packed home piano without breaking the bank, the Alesis Recital Pro is an excellent choice. It gives you almost everything you need to start and grow. The problems are mostly trade-offs for its affordable cost. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of budget digital pianos. It has many tools, and they all work, but they're not the specialized professional versions. It gets the job done very well. So, finish on a positive note. Absolutely. If your goal is to get a serious, full 88-key instrument with great learning tools and solid performance, the Recital Pro delivers tremendous value. It's a recommended buy, with full awareness of its compromises. For the best current price on Amazon, check the link in the description below.